Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Steve and Lacey.
And watching The Walking Dead with us. We are on Season 4, Episode 2, Infected.
Yep.
Yep, I mean, we did have a pretty lengthy discussion at the end of the last episode talking about our thoughts on
what we think's going on.
What we think's going on. And
kind of detailed there, so I think jumping into this one and discussing at the end would be appropriate at this point.
Exactly. And if you want to hear our thoughts on that, just go back to that video and watch our post-discussion. But yeah, you ready to get into it?
Yes, this is what I call the post-porkopolis.
you did a
apocalypse.
Porkopolis.
Porkopolis.
Porkopolis. There, I think I got it. Porkopolis. All right, let's do it.
Let's duo it.
Is somebody feeding the walkers? But wouldn't that draw more in, maybe? Like,
it's a dumb move.
Maybe we have a bad egg.
Used to be real. They might as well be the only people left in the world. Not talking too much.
A little bit, I like it.
I got you under my skin. I got you.
She's like, quit singing to me.
I think now you're just embarrassing me.
So deep in my heart that you are really a part of me. Gotcha.
You should probably try to get some rest.
I have a feeling something's going to happen here.
Something's going to happen because look how happy they are. And look how happy he is with her.
You know, we start doing that around our stuff. Not just yet.
Something's going to happen to her.
I get the feeling.
Yep. That little stay at my place, your place is...
And with how he's saying, I got you, and singing to her and so happy, means he's probably going to lose her somehow. That kid, maybe?
Yeah. Please don't.
Oh, and she's in the showers, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
He's in there. Nobody can be happy in this world, can they? Not even for a minute.
Takes it right away, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. He's going to pop out of like a curtain or something.
Well, you know they're quiet. Normally they wouldn't be.
Yeah, right.
Great. We have like...
That's what I'm saying. Look
Halloween,
at all these curtains.
Halloween. Reminds me of
Horror
Michael Myers
movie.
when all the laundry's hanging up.
Yep, and he just like is walking in between the... Oh, more? Oh. And
dun 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 dun
dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun.
I don't know which one she went into, but...
Oh, there he is. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Thought it was her.
I thought it was too.
Who is it?
Oh! And he got him right in the throat to where he can't scream. Oh no, so nobody knows this is happening still. Wow. Perfect chain of events.
I mean, she's not out of the woods.
She's not out of the woods. I thought it was going to be her just there, though. I'm surprised it wasn't.
Hope for the best. Bit him right in the neck where couldn't
No
make any
noise. Yep, no noise. Dang. Wow. Oh no.
There's another one.
There's another one. Oh, he heard more
Damn, he's
coughing.
just going from one to... You got plenty of food right there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Multiple.
This would be your death, Lacey.
Why?
You
Because
like
I'm
to
always
sleep.
sleeping.
Yep. And you know it. You know what?
I would
Some-
shut that gate though. I wouldn't make it that easy.
As long as they're roaming around with no one
I've
understanding.
heard two people coughing too.
Yeah.
Does
you
that
did.
make a difference?
No, you
I
heard people
wonder?
coughing. That's
how
the
the
plague.
walker exactly. But that's how the walker got distracted.
this might be the best thing for them. Being
Sleeping.
out of there.
Yeah, keeping watch.
No, just being out of the sun.
Being out of the prison where it's all yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bring her any bacon.
Yeah.
No bacon.
Not gonna happen.
Pig meat contaminated. Yeah.
Aw.
They love each other.
You never kiss my hand when I open up a hatch.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you open up a hatch.
No, but still.
Ooh, I don't like that.
The village got one cluster yesterday.
Where did they get these pigs, by the way?
You know,
Dead.
You know, places,
Sorry.
things.
I can try.
stuff, and things.
Things.
I don't know. Hey, can I have my gun back?
When you don't kill people for no reason.
Worms will give him some extra protein.
Uh-oh.
Walkers engaged! What about stay? Clear! We locked the gates to the two personal guards.
Hold on, let me take care of this.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Got all over her hair. She's
Oh,
gonna trip. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Good, Carl. He's like,
Where
oh,
did
yeah,
he get that gun?
Just, he's apparently at the watchtower.
What happened?
What'd she land on?
I think she did something to her leg or something. She, like, kicked it off of her, and, like, when she came back, she...
What the shit?
How many are there? Oh, no.
It's a frickin' slaughter.
Is she okay? She looks okay.
She's fine.
This guy got bit, whoever he is.
Chop it off.
Chop it off. Yep, I gotta amputate the arm. Ew. I feel like no matter how hard I stomp on a head, I would never crush it like that.
He's done. He got bit in the back
Oh,
of the head.
yep, there ain't no... Jeez, they're popping out of everywhere.
Well, they're fresh, so they're to
more,
me,
yeah.
like
Dang, how many... There's a ton of them.
those. What,
Those
from 1 to 2
To 3
4
to 6.
and-
Yeah, like it kept multiplying.
You care about them. I've seen it. I don't have anybody else. Kids on their own. Anyway, can you look at them? They're yours.
That'd be so hard, man. Annie's got kids there.
Yes.
Oh, that one had the blood coming out of its eyes. So that one was sick too. See?
They're from the internal lung pressure building up, like if you shake a soda can and pop the top. Only imagine your eyes, ears, nose, and throat at the top.
Is a sickness.
Wow.
From the walkers?
Could be pneumococcal, most likely an aggressive flu strain.
Someone locked him in just in time.
I was just eating barbecue yesterday. How could somebody die that day?
He was just eating barbecue yesterday?
Died quick. Saw a sick boar in the woods.
Boar?
That's how these things spread in the past.
Yep.
Yep.
We need to do something.
Bugs like to run through close quarters. Doesn't get any closer than this.
All of us in here. We've all
Yep.
been exposed.
So who's gonna get sick?
That's the question.
Oh, these are his two girls? Aww.
Dad. You know what I have to do with him.
We should be lost. No. I can't.
Are you sure?
That's a lot for, what are they, like 10 and 8?
Before he turns, I'm gonna stay right here.
It's Carl's wife in the future.
Yep. That's a lot for a kid to have to do.
Okay, please. Can we get our sisters? Count 1, 2, 3 with me. 1, 2. No, okay, look at the flowers. 1, 2, 3 with me. 1, 2, 3.
Flowers, Lizzie.
Poor little girls. Damn, man.
You shouldn't get too close to anyone that might have been exposed, at least for a little while.
Are they gonna quarantine?
All of you.
2 people died that quick.
Very quick.
That's good.
That's-
I'm glad they're having this talk.
Separate everyone that's been exposed.
We know that this sickness can be lethal. We don't know how easily it spreads.
Very easy.
Is anyone else
Seems
showing
like it.
symptoms that we know of?
Did that work for Dr. S?
I'll help Caleb get it set up.
Coughing.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay?
Oh, it's her.
I don't think that's
Now
a good
he's been
idea.
exposed.
Wow, what's going on now?
But we should keep you separated in the meantime.
David, from the Decatur group, he's been coughing too.
Decatur.
I'll count.
Decatur.
There's some empty clean cells in the chips, right?
Yeah, we'll meet you there.
Karen and David will be separated until they feel better.
You okay?
Gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be.
Gotta be. Gotta be okay.
Your daddy asked me to protect you like you're my own, and I will. If someone told you the truth, honey, you're weak. You lost your
You're
gut.
weak.
You have to trust your gut, and you have to act fast every time. That's life and death.
He's dead. He's dead. He was special, and now he's dead. We killed him. We killed him. Stupid.
What, the walker outside of the gates?
She's messed up. She's not weak.
Okay.
Came from a little girl.
Oh, she knows her sister, I guess. She's like, this bitch be friends with walkers.
Glad you're in there.
What? Uh-oh.
It's coming down.
Oh,
It's
no.
definitely coming down.
Yeah, it's too much pressure.
Well, they have a lot going on.
Now this part's starting to give!
Wow. Just,
That
I was gonna say, like, why the hesitation?
start plunging.
I was gonna say, he keeps hesitating. Like, just do it. Like, what is your hesitation over?
Stupid. I was so stupid. I fell on my ass. They should have just left me out there.
Now that's stupid.
You're right.
They care about you.
They could have gotten hurt.
When you care about people, hurt is kind of part of the package.
It's pretty wise.
Yeah, it is.
Were there any kids? All these widows and orphans, but what do you call someone who lost a child? I think someone would have given them me.
It's called the ultimate hurt.
Yeah.
You okay? She was growing. I think she senses people's needs.
It's going through her, the crying. Is she getting sick?
Are you seeing this?
Someone's beating these things?
Yep.
Yeah. You might want to get out of there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're stopping all... Ew.
Wow. It's like mushhead.
I know. They're like freaking zombie sludge coming through the fence. Dang, girl. Oh, it was an ankle injury.
I thought she fell on something.
Well, I knew it was when she was kicking that walker, like, off of her. She did something.
Shoot. Can you hold her a sec? Please, I'm covered in spirit.
No.
Okay. That's how you're gonna hold her? She had a baby. I think she had a kid.
This has hit me here.
Well, when Judith was crying and the cry was going through her, it was right after Beth said, "What do you call parents who have lost their children?" And now she's acting like that, holding Judith.
Wow.
She had a baby that died or something.
I just got goosebumps.
Yep. I can almost guarantee it.
Right.
Trying to draw them away.
Yeah, good idea.
Pig.
Draw them away from the
It's
fence.
got a pig.
Oh, bait. And they have to get rid of the pigs anyway, because they could be contaminated. Oh. I don't like to see... Oh, poor pig. I know I love bacon, but I still don't want to see... Jeez.
It's like, damn it.
He doesn't like getting rid of the pigs. Yep, you got pig blood on you.
She doesn't want you to know.
I like that he's being honest
Maybe she
with his
would.
dad, though.
I know you're gonna say it's not up to you.
Thank you for telling me. I won't stop her. I won't say anything.
I think it's good that she's teaching him to at least safely, you know, in a controlled environment, you know? You've grown.
He respects that
He's putting his back on, too. Nice. I think he was doing this whole, like, Farmer Rick thing. Like, not only, like, for Carl, but also
get him
for
away
himself.
From it. Get him away from it.
He was getting, like, desensitized to killing and
at that moment, he realized that his son's back in the game.
yeah, and he's like, okay, now I need to...
I think we can work
it's
with
my
that.
turn, too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did she die?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Oh no. Is that smoke?
What the hell?
What is happening? I'm assuming that's her bracelet.
Yeah.
So
is this
somebody burned their feet. We have a bad egg, but at the same time I was kind of thinking that it was the little girl that was feeding the rats to the walkers because she thinks that they're her friends, you know, so she'd be like, here's something to eat. But now I'm starting to think that there's a bad egg. There's somebody trying to attract walkers, and there's somebody that just killed those two people. Or I don't know if they were already dead, though. Were they already dead when they burned the bodies?
I don't know.
Or were they, like...
What's weird is there's blood bleeding from the cell all the way out there.
But it kind of looks like drag marks.
Like and killed in the cell.
And then dragged and then burned. So we have a bad egg. Because, I don't know. I'm so confused because I'm like, somebody did this because they were sick?
Who could it be?
It had to have been because they were sick, because it was the only two sick
I can't
people.
think of anyone. Well, maybe Rick, obviously not.
Well,
Rick.
there's people there we don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I'm just thinking of who's there, and yeah, you're right. There's people there.
Yeah, there's people there that we don't know. There's somebody feeding the walkers, probably attracting more walkers, maybe even on purpose. I was kind of thinking, maybe it's the little girl because she's like, oh, Nick is my friend, and maybe she was trying to feed him, you know, but maybe that's not it. Maybe
the names I was saying I was trying to eliminate.
Oh, I highly doubt that it's one of the people we know, because why would they do that?
No, I know,
no sense.
But I'm trying to go through my head who we met and what don't we know.
Well, one of the new people is that one guy with the alcohol. I don't know his name. We don't know much about him. So, does he have this? He just got there like a week ago, apparently, right? And it seems like all this is just starting to happen. So is he the bad egg, maybe? And he's just putting on a good front?
I don't know. They definitely didn't give any clues that I saw as to who it might be.
Literally, she was just alive, and he was fully expecting, like, he was bringing her flowers and everything. So now he's going to be on the hunt because he really cared about her.
What happened?
What
the kind of crazy.
Hell? I don't know. Like, this gives me a lot to think about because I'm trying to put together in my head, like, who is this the same person that's doing all this? Like, same person that killed them and the same person that's, like, feeding the walkers?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's kind of, like...
I think so.
Weird behaviors. I don't know, like... I don't know. Maybe the next episode we'll probably learn everything eventually, of course, but we just like working things out, you know, in between.
Right now I'm drawing a blank on who it could be and why.
As far as killing them, maybe it was so nobody else would get sick, but they were quarantined. They were by themselves, so there's no reason for that.
Well, they were sick.
They were sick, so maybe they were dying, like, are already dead. Maybe they were already dead, and somebody came in and stabbed them in the head, pulled them out, and burned their bodies to make sure that it was killed.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but yeah, great episode, you guys. We're learning a lot more. Rick seems to be kind of getting back on board with the whole...
Put the gun on, Carl with the gun.
Yep. like, I think Carl has
with those two.
Carl has learned his lesson that you don't just shoot people, you know, like, stop and think before you're acting. And I think Rick is coming around too. I think he needed a step back. I think that's what this whole thing, like with him being a farmer and like not wanting to make decisions and not wanting to
He was
kill.
He was wanting to play a role, but a different role.
He was wanting to just kind of like play a role, do his thing, not have to worry. But
when that's not who he is.
That's not who he is.
Yeah, ultimately.
And he knows that. He knows that.
And that's what he knew.
But maybe he needed that little break to clear his head.
Yep. Start
over fresh. And now he'll be better, hopefully, and stronger. But
very interested in seeing the next one.
Yeah.
Though. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video.
And share the video.
Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. And bang that bell.
And check out our Patreon page and come over to Discord chat so you can talk about The Walking Dead or any shows that you might want to see as well.
And movies, because we are reacting to movies now, but that is exclusive to our Patreon page. So if you're interested in seeing that. Yeah.
So.
And also, full reactions of all of the shows that we do here, early access, all of that. Go over to Patreon and check that out if you're interested. And we hope that you guys have an amazing and awesome day.
We sure do. Hope amazing happens to you, and peace out, my friends.